what is this other book that you speak of? And she sort of closes the book in Dwarvish, and she kind of sits up a little bit and sits back, sort of in that centered watery area, and with a lot more dexterity than you would expect, actually slips the Dwarvish book into the bag of holding, and then flips open the butter churning milkmaid, flipping through it sort of page by page.
She was very accurate in how she described it.
She was. You're not wrong.
And you can see after a moment she just stops.
Bellis is doing his absolute best to keep a completely straight face.
Yeah.
Wiria is keeping a straight face.
Elisa's trying so hard not to laugh.
Bellis has high charisma. I think he's good, but it's
or not just not react.
Katana's just
Right. There's nothing.
I'm just going.
She like she turns like one page, and she's like reading through it. She kind of
good parts.
Well, she flipped through a bunch of it. She stops, and she turns her head to sort of like regard you and look at you. And then she looks back to the book.
Oh, we just gave the dragon a bodice buster.
And she looks back to you. I have lived for almost 1,000 years. I have seen the ending of the world and the birth of a new one, and in all that time, I have never experienced anything like this.
Something we don't have in common.
Well, she sort of like leans down, looks at all of you like a little bit closer, and like, do you little people create much of this?
Have you heard of the great word archive of our own?
It is perhaps more common than it should be. But
Yes. Varying degrees of quality, but
as with all things.
It seemed like something that perhaps, as you said, you have not had the opportunity to experience.
She sort of nods her head and slides into the bag of holding with the other book.
And thus ends the saga of the Milkmaid. 30 fucking sessions.
oh my god.
We gave it to a dragon.
Okay, this is probably the worst use of an insight check ever, but does she seem to like it?
Actually, yeah,
Actually.
Make an insight check.
yeah.
I need to know this. I need to know.
Oh no, your dice. Hey, that's I know. I'm like, I want to roll 2, but that's
14!
15.
20. 20.
20 for insight on the dragon liking the smut.
Okay. Alright. Go into the Whispers channel, because it's Whispers time.
Beyond.
I thought very carefully, by the way, about how weary I should describe the smut.
Yeah.
She wanted to be 100% accurate, but also, positive about this document book.
The dragon's just putting in the name of like her high school's crush as opposed to the Lord in this book. The dragon creates the first fanfic.
I want you to bring me more.
Cortana just starts writing fanfic.
Eventually becomes a world-renowned smut writer.
Oh god, she finds it later in a different life, and like, what
there we
the
go.
fuck?